Oh, hello everybody. This is Cody here. Go ahead and push play on my thing, so you could watch Lorne Armstrong jabber while I jabber for a second. Um, let's just get right to it. I want to talk about like Lorne Armstrong, Lorne Armstrong's fucking head. Like, like this guy's ugly ass, weird fucking head. Like, I'm not the first one ever to notice this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do a whole video. Check it out. Check it out. Lorne right here. Look at his mashed ass fucking head. Like, he's got like a flat ass head, right? Okay, so I know I'm not like the only person ever to come up with this. So I do have a theory today though that I've never heard in TCAP, and I got this theory when I was talking to my what's like a what if it's like your niece's boyfriend? What do you call that? Like like his like vice uncle or some shit. Like I don't know what the fuck I am to him, but this was Mexican, right? And we were just jabbering at each other, fucking around, like. And I was like, hey, homie, like, how come the back of your head isn't all flat, like, you know, like the other Mexicans? And he was laughing, you know, and fucking, he goes, oh, it's because my mom didn't leave me in my crib. She didn't leave me in my crib when I was a kid. She took me out of the crib. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, legit. Like, I guess a lot of fools, not just Mexicans, but a lot of fools are like flat on the back of the head for that reason. I'm sure some of it's genetic, you know what I mean? But like, some fools got like a flat ass head because they were left in the crib, and it just kind of like a light bulb clicked. I thought about my boy Lorne Armstrong here, you know, like in his moment, you know. But I'm gonna take it back here just to like highlight his flatness. Look at this flat and his little fucking head. And you're going like this. You're going like, Cody, what are you talking about? It's kind of round, right? Negative. This little bit right here is some bullshit where his hat's all scrunched up in the back. You'll see it in a second. Watch, scrunch. See that shit? That's fucking Nat. He's got a flat ass head. So anyway, I come home after this encounter, you know what I mean? And I looked that shit up, and I got it's called positional plagiocephaly. Okay, plagiocephaly, but it's positional, right? Because there's several different types. There's like the kind that it's like congenital. It's like you're born with it, you know. But it's real easy to fix in babies. You know, they wear this little helmet. It's kind of common, you know what I mean? But if left untreated, it can become a big problem. I guess I pulled this up. What was I gonna show you here? Oh, I guess that was just like my fucking thing. Bam! Positional plagiocephaly. Anyway, so I'm gonna go on like, what does that look like in adults, right? So I looked that up. What does plagiocephaly look like in adults? And it says it is characterized by a flat spot on the back of the head or on one side of the head caused by remaining in a supine position for prolonged periods, aka laying on your back for prolonged periods, like if you were left in the crib. You know, we all know Mama Gwen, you know, this was her sixth baby. She did not really like care for Lorne that much. He was probably neglected a little bit. So yeah, my boy probably laid in the crib a lot, probably sat in his little car seat a lot or whatever, you know, like his little swinger thing with his back fucking laying flat, dude. And like, you know, what happens is like you're supposed to wear that fucking helmet, and if you don't, like it'll stay that way. Your bones will harden because they're soft, so they can get through the birth canal, your skull bones. And like fucking, if you leave that shit untreated, it'll harden all weird, and you'll have like a weird head. Like, no offense if you got that, like fucking plagiocephaly. But anyway, what was the thing that I was looking up? There's Lorne right there. Hold on, let me go back. There was a fucking like a smoking gun I had right there or something, right? Forgot what the fuck it was. Oh, developmental delays. Let's talk about that. I think that was what I was gonna look up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some more shit. There's some more evidence there. I'm gonna get into that. Yeah. There it says children with moderate to severe positional plagiocephaly showed lower cognitive math and reading scores at primary school ages. Positional plagiocephaly occurs in 20 to 30% of infants and predicts higher risk for developmental delays in the toddler years. Oh, developmentally delayed? Who's that fucking sound like, huh? Our man Lorne Armstrong. Hold on a second, I'm going to sip some water. Okay. Now, the next thing that I'm going to get into is look at Lorne's motherfucking ears. They're all crooked and shit, right? Crooked ass fucking ears. He's got the raised point back here. You notice it? Like, if this was a profile pic view, you would be like, from here to the back of his head, it would be getting taller, like a triangle. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it like has slopes up. You know what I mean? He's got like more face volume. I think Andrew Burkett, he was the one that pointed out in a video, like, my boy is like lopsided. You know what I mean? He's like got more mass here. Like if you were to sculpt him with clay, you'll have to put like hella clay right here. You know what I mean? That's like a lot more physical fucking matter. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But let me look that shit up real quick. Long-term effects, right? Like I read a bunch of this, right? Like developmental delays is part of it. Practical, like you can check this out if you want. Like look up long-term effects of plagiocephaly. But practical difficulties in sport and everyday life can affect adults with plagiocephaly, as some are unable to wear many types of protective headwear. So maybe that's why he's got that big fucking wrinkle in the back of his head from wearing that fucking hat. It doesn't like fit him good even, you know? But additionally, if someone also has significantly misaligned ears, like someone here, you know what I mean? Which is sometimes the case with severe flathead syndrome, they could even face difficulties wearing glasses on a day-to-day basis. Mainly, okay, here we get to like the psychological impact, right? Like flathead in adults has an impact later in life. Like if you have a misshapen head, you get like, you know, like I'm sure you're going to be like self-conscious about it, you know? And it says there's psychosocial concerns and emotional difficulties. I don't know who that sounds like, you know what I mean? But later in life, you know what I mean? They're, you know, blah, blah, blah. We ignore this research. Many older children, adults who contact them feel they've been let down by doctors and whatnot. Although NHS advice says that hair growth will hide a misshapen head, longer hair doesn't improve a head shape, but rather attempts to conceal the deformity with his hat. You know, that's how my boy is his fucking hat, bro. Like, jamming that shit on there, trying to conceal that deformed ass head. I'm so sorry if you have this disease, dog. Like, you know, like, or this condition. Like, I'm not trying to roast you, but, like, I'm just fucking laughing at this guy. But, hold on one second. Adults who are conscious of their head shape are unable to wear certain hairstyles if they wish to conceal plagiocephaly as an adult. This is particularly difficult for men with plagiocephaly, as shorter cropped styles will highlight a misshapen head even more. So like Lawrence's hair is not cropped, but it's for sure it's bald right here, and I think maybe that's why he grows his hair out. I used to think it was because he was embarrassed how his ears stuck out, but I think it's to conceal his deformed head, which he's like just probably been like really like self-conscious about like his whole fucking life. You know what I mean? So yeah, whatnot. I think that was everything. You know, what did I Google here? Oh, Lorne Armstrong is bald. Anyway, fuck, I think that was the whole thing. I think that was everything I wanted to say. Like, you know, just, that was my theory, and it just seemed like a lot to try to type out for the forum, so I just fucking made a video. Yeah, if you guys agree with me or don't if you disagree or agree, you know, like, please say so in the comments, you know, like, maybe I'm tripping, or if you're offended by, like, how I talk or whatever, like, just say, drop me a comment, dude, like, I hurt your feelings or something, and I'm sure, like, I'm sorry about it, you know what I mean? Like, I talk how I talk, and fucking, yeah, God bless you guys, man. Fucking have a good ass night, and like, just, yeah, tell me what you think, man. Boom.